Hi.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
So, obviously, we all love the Regency period. We're all kind of obsessed with it in our own ways. But what was fun for both of you to get to kind of play in this time period and get to live out that Regency dream with your characters?
Oh, it was a pleasure, really. I mean, really nothing nasty about having to get dressed up in fantastic costumes and bonnets and have a really jolly time with a great group of people. What's nice about this film is it feels like a very kind film. It doesn't feel like we ever go into territory that feels too turbulent or distressing in any way. So it's super light and super romantic, and I think that's one of the draws about Regency era romance is it feels very simple and pure, and even though it has its complications, it never gets too messy.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. In a way, it's kind of empty. No, no, it's not empty. It's all about the simplicity of escapism. That's what I think people are drawn to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys both have very fun careers. Theo, I've talked to you before for Time Traveler's Life, but I also just watched all of the Divergent movies. And then Zawe, I saw you on Broadway. And so like you guys are
Great.
kind of all over the place with your career, but then this was very fun and new to see you guys in. And so what kind of drew you both into the project and into Mr. Malcolm's List?
Well, it's such a lovely thing to say.
I think the contemporary nature of it.
Yeah.
We hadn't been in the short, but we had that as proof of concept. Because obviously Emma had done that with Chopin and Frida, and so we knew that she had a specific angle towards it. It's classic, period drama in some ways, but it's also very modern in others. And then the other thing was the humor for me. There's less brooding. It's more about the wink in the eye and the sparkle. And that sounds cheesy as fuck, but it's fun. And I think we'd all been in lockdown, and
Yeah.
we were able to escape to this kind of world, which is all about escapism. Literally.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I just think it's so nice to straddle the rom-com Regency romance kind of bridge. It's just really fun.
But it's interesting because you say, in a way, yeah, you're right. I mean, is this for you as well? Well, no, but I mean, yeah, tonally this was slightly different to stuff I'd done before. So it was kind of interesting
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to figure out how we are
Yeah.
going to pitch it, right? I remember that at the beginning.
My dad literally said to me when he saw a link to the film the other day, he was like, "You're smiling. You're doing something there. You're smiling."
That's
Like,
awesome.
not women on the verge of a nervous breakdown, which I take really to heart. That's the best review I could ask for.
Your dad approved, and that's all that mattered.
Dad approving is basically what we're all after, I think.
Totally.
And so like with a movie like this, like you both said, it's fun in a way that I think sometimes movies aren't anymore. They want to have some larger message, where this is just a lot of fun to kind of watch. And so what do you hope audiences take away when they get to see Mr. Malcolm's List?
Escapism, really. I think that's what it is. I mean, it's romance and an ability to dive into a beautifully constructed world and that doesn't take itself too seriously. And Zawe really anchors the movie in many ways because, as you've said before, and I think this is totally apt, is that your impression was the Regency Bridget Jones, and I think that makes it fun in a way that it hasn't been before.
Oh, Theo, so sweet. Well, what you do really need is a scene partner who's up for bringing those, maybe those broader elements of the comedic side or the romantic side. We got to have a lot of freedom in the sort of anti-love story or romantic storyline, which I think we really lent into more and more and more as time went on. So, yeah, it was a lot to get the teeth into.
Yeah, I can't wait for everyone to get to see it. I think it's so much fun. And thank you guys so much for talking with me today.
Good to see you again.
Thanks,
Bye.
Rachel.
Have a great one.